Hi, it's Squeezy, and in today's video I just wanted to share a few ways you can tell if you have big tits. So a lot of girls out there actually don't know they have big tits. Believe me, I've met a few girls. I've tried to touch their tits. They told me, don't touch my tits, and I said, I only want to touch them because they're big. And then the girl told me, no, you can't touch my tits, you nigger. And then she called me nigger, so I had to touch them anyway because I told her I'm gonna tell the police because she called me the N-word. And then she said, okay, you can touch my tits. So it was a long conversation, but the point was that she had no idea that she had big tits. So in today's video I just thought I might help a few people out there who have big tits and you don't know that you have big tits. These are some of the ways you should know that you have big tits. If you always talk to people, if you always talk to people and they always look at you from here to the way down there and they don't look you straight in the eye, it means you have big tits. They're not looking at your flat chest, they're looking at the massive tits in the fucking face, man. Those tits, that's what they're looking at. So if you're a girl, you're out there and you've been wondering why? Why is it that every time I'm out, no guy looks me direct in the face? They always seem to look from there to there. Fam, you have them big melons. Every guy wants them in their face. They dream about them. They want to look at them, alright? So that's the first sign you have big tits. How can you tell you have big tits? Another way to tell you have big tits is if guys say you have big tits. So if I message you and say, hey, send me nudes of them tits, it means you have big tits. I'm not gonna ask you to send me nudes if you have small tits. What the fuck? Am I a charity out here helping girls with small tits? So I go out there asking them for small tits pictures so I can make them feel better? No, I'm asking you for nudes of your tits because they are big. I just want to save them in my phone to show all my friends that, hey, look at this slag I'm talking to, she has big tits. Of course I'll not call you a slag. I'll only call you a slag if I ask you for sex and you say no. Which is weird because slags always want sex, so if you're not having sex with me, it means you're not a slag. But us guys, we see girls that don't have sex with us as slags. So if a guy comes to you and he tells you, hey, that fucking slag, it means that girl did not let him shag. Which is weird, okay? You'd think that if you shagged him, you would be the slag, but if you don't shag a guy, he will call you a slag more than if you shagged him. Okay, moving on. Another way to tell that you have big tits is if your bra size is over F. Anything past F, fam, that's massive tits, okay? Obviously don't lie to yourself. Don't be like those sad girls that go out there buy big bras just to make themselves think they have big tits. We had this girl in my class, she was like a D, she was like size B or something. She had like really tiny tits, yeah? But she used to do this weird thing where you go and buy size F. Now, I think I'm exaggerating, I think it was size C she was, or size D. But she would buy size F bras, and then when you ask her, what's your bra size? Because I always ask girls, what's their bra size? I don't want to get in a relationship with you, and I don't like you properly because I did not ask you what size of bra you are, and now I found out you're a size B, and you have small tits, okay? So I always ask girls before I get in a relationship with them, so what size of bra are you? So I know how big your tits are. You can ask me what size my dick is, which is infinity and beyond, okay? That's the size of my dick. It's infinity and beyond. There's no size to it, fam. Okay, there's no measuring whatever that's going to measure my dick, okay? Moving on. So obviously, if you're a girl, I ask for nudes of your tits. They are big, okay? That's the first sign. Another way to tell you have big tits is if every time you go out, everyone tries to touch them, okay? Obviously, it's not right to touch a girl's tits without her permission. You have to ask for her permission and say, can I touch your tits? Then touch them. But if you go out, you're drunk and you see random guys touching your tits, that is an example that your tits are big. So girls out there, if you've been out and guys have always been trying to touch your tits, they are big, they just can't help it, they're drunk, they're out of this world and they're drunk. Obviously, that's something. So those are some of the ways you can tell you have big tits. And obviously there's so many other ways you probably can think of, obviously. But yeah, that was it from today's video. Peace.